Good morning everyone, hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to a school morning routine. In the title of this video I've said it went wrong. Well, it wasn't a smooth morning because my son had been awake quite a few times in the night and woke up super early. I then missed breakfast because I went for a really long walk, and yeah, it was just normal family life, but I decided to carry on with the video because you guys love seeing normal stuff rather than polished routines. So here we are, and I hope you enjoy. So my day started at 6:15. It actually started around 4 a.m, then 5. My son had woken up. He was shouting mummy and daddy at this point. So I decided to get up and take him downstairs. My alarm was set for 6:30 anyway, as today is an exercise day and I was going to go for a walk with a friend. So I go into his room and we just have a lovely morning cuddle before we set off downstairs. So once we're downstairs, I open up the larder pantry area where I'll start making Spencer's milk. And this was the second thing that didn't go to plan. I didn't put the dishwasher on last night. So I all of a sudden realised I needed to wash a bottle up, but that probably happens to the best of us. So I'm going to wash one of his bottles up and then get his milk poured ready for him to have. He has around 6 ounces of full fat cow's milk still in the morning. So once I've made Spencer's milk, I'll go and give it to him on the sofa and pop the TV on for him. I think he watched Peppa Pig this morning, and it just gives me a chance to get all of the bits I need to get done before I get ready to go out and exercise. So whilst he's happy watching TV, I went up and just chucked my gym kit on, and then I have started doing my lunges. So I recently had coronavirus and haven't done any exercise really in the last 6 or 7 weeks. I've been walking and I did one run the other day. So if you've watched one of my previous videos, I usually do this with a weight, but I'm just building myself up slowly. So I do 50 lunges and then I took a little water break and then did another 50 lunges. And if anyone is interested in my exercise and like getting myself back up there, I have been recording the process and that video will come soon. So I'll finish off doing my lunges and then I'll move on to making my lovely little mug of tea for my walk. So I'm making myself a flask of tea, and as I say, I'm going for a walk this morning, quite a long walk with a friend, nice long brisk walk. It just sets me up for the day, getting out nice and early. I'm then going to make a coffee for Simon because he is still in bed, and I'll move on to the next thing that also didn't go to plan with my morning routine, but none of it matters. You'll see when I go upstairs that my husband is not alone in the bed. See if you can spot who's in there. I don't think you can quite see the little person that's in the middle, but my 7-year-old climbed into bed with us in the night. So I just bring my husband his coffee, give him a little kiss, and you'll just see him wave me off. But yeah, our 7-year-old climbed in as well as Spencer waking up every hour. So I go and get Spencer and bring him back upstairs as I'm off out for my walk. He can get into bed and I'll pop the TV on in here. I think it's around 6:45 at this point, just before I was about to leave, and my 7-year-old is still fast asleep as well as hubby. So I'm just getting sorted for my walk, and honestly, it is so nice going out for a walk. Actually, walking with a friend is new to me. I asked her if she wanted to come, and she did, and it was so nice. So got my flask of tea, pop my watch on to, I've got the Apple Watch, and I really love using this. So I just pop it on the walk setting so it knows I'm going for a walk, and then we go for a really long walk. And we went for roughly about an hour. So left when it was dark, came back home when it was light, and we did just under 5k, but I'm not sure you can see my watch. It didn't focus when I put it close to the camera. So because I went for so long, my 7-year-old is up, he's had his breakfast and he's dressed. So the rule with my 7-year-old is that if he wants to watch TV in the morning, he has to eat and get dressed first, because otherwise I can't get him out of the door. I then go upstairs, have a little tidy in Spencer's room, and then get him dressed for the day. So another thing that didn't go to plan this morning, when I say it doesn't go to plan, it didn't make my morning stressful. It's just not a polished version of our morning routine, because normally I would make sure that I shot the boys having breakfast, and obviously they've already had breakfast whilst I'm out. Spencer is now eating a bowl of a few Pringles that was in his bedroom from yesterday, where he took them in there. And do you know what? I'm not even going to stop him, because he's happy. He's had his breakfast, he's getting dressed. He'd probably scream if I tried to take them off of him, and it's not going to do him any harm. So my 2-year-old eating Pringles whilst getting dressed is definitely a first for me. So time to have a quick shower and also do my skincare routine and brush my teeth and get some fresh gym wear on, because that's what I'm wearing today. So skincare routine wise, I am using LMS products at the moment. I got them for my birthday and I'm loving them. So I'm just going to cleanse my face with the cleansing balm, and then going to brush my teeth before I use my next step in my skincare, which I'm using every day at the moment. So a while ago I did a job and I worked with a company called Cure Skincare, so I'll link this mask down below, but I actually stopped using this LED mask for a bit and I really noticed the difference. So every morning now for 3 minutes I pop on my LED mask whilst I just get dressed or tidy up. The bed behind me, as you can see, is already made. Hubby had done it and he forgot I was filming, so I didn't film him doing it. And then I am going to go downstairs once I'm dressed in fresh gym wear, as they say, and I'm going to just get Spencer's socks and shoes on. I also asked my 7-year-old to brush his teeth and put his shoes and coat and everything on so that we're ready to go. I think we've probably got about 10 minutes at this point before we have to leave. So I'll just go downstairs and give the sides a little bit of a wipe, and I've popped all the breakfast bowls and glasses into the sink, as I've not really got time to fully do it now. I'll do that when I get home. I'm then going to make myself a hot water and lemon. I've been drinking this since I was poorly and I have one every day. It's a great way to get vitamin C. It's really good for your digestive system and I just love it. It's really, really nice and refreshing, and it's water. Whilst I'm drinking that, I'm then going to just do the quickest makeup routine in the world. I'm just using some tinted moisturiser. It's a Trini London one. I'll pop my eyebrows on because they need a good tint and wax, and then just a little bit of bronzer, and then we are all getting ready to rush out of the door. So coat is on, and I didn't finish my hot water and lemon, so I'm just going to pop it in a travel flask to do the school run, and then we're all ready to go. So 8:35 is the school run. We leave. It only takes us 5 minutes to walk to school. Oscar, I asked him to give a little wave to the camera, and Spencer's ready to go, and off we go on our little morning walk before we return home. So we've returned home and I've just set up a little few toys in the living room for Spencer whilst I can get on with putting all the breakfast stuff in the dishwasher before I turn it on. And then it is time for me to sit down and do a little bit of work. So we're coming to the end of the video now, but I really hope you enjoyed that video. I think it's really refreshing for me to watch and for other people to see when I see people doing just normal morning routines that don't necessarily go to plan. We're all really tired. We had a really bad night's sleep. The morning didn't start how I'd normally start it, but there we are. This is real life. So if you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more, as always, please don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and I'll see you all soon.